It's after the hour. Cabot Barden joins us this morning for the final segment of Daybreak. And Cabot, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Right, winding up production of a movie. Talk about it this morning.
Yeah, Tom Roberts is my co-producer. We've been working on this since June. A year ago, Mel Gibson contacted me and said he wanted to make a movie out of my book. And I said, which book? And he said, this one here, I Will War No More, my bestseller. He'd gotten hold of a copy of it, and he said, that's a really great story. He said, I want to make a movie out of it. And I said, okay. At that time, I couldn't do anything about it because my wife, Libby, was sick, and she passed away in May of last year. And so then they called me back in August and said, we're still interested. I said, well, now I am too. I've got time on my hands to do that. So Tom and I got together, and we started working on it in June. We've been shooting scenes all over the place since June. Our main place we've been shooting at is the grist mill in Childersburg. We've shot several scenes there. Our last scene we shot was up down here at Hanover at a horse ranch down there. We had one of our actors get hurt before he even got out there to do the scene.
Wow.
Yeah, he fell off his horse and hit his head and knocked him out cold. And the EMTs came and they said, well, he's okay, he's just got a knot on his head, but he didn't get to be in his scenes.
You got a number of local flavored folks in this movie.
Yep, yeah, I got quite a few. Everybody probably knows Don Smith. He's going to be the bartender.
He's like a good bartender, too.
Yeah, he was bartender in the movie with me and John T. Wayne was in back in 2018. And several other people from this local area. And I've got people from as far away as Fayetteville, Tennessee, and Rockford, and quite a few other places.
So talk about the movie a little bit.
Well, it's a true story of Slocta Cheneby that he told Dr. Camp back in 1835, the night he got killed. It was a freak accident. And he was telling the story to Dr. Camp, which I'm playing Dr. Camp in the movie. Tom Roberts is going to play the old Slocta, and a guy named David Waddell is playing the young Slocta. But he tells the story to Dr. Camp. Dr. Camp writes it down, and then somehow it ends up in the archives of the library in Talladega, and I find it. When I was trying to find something to write about Indians, I found that, and I said, this is the story I'm going to write. So I turned it into a novel, and it became a #1 bestseller. And like I said, Mel Gibson got hold of it and called me. And so we started working on that. We've completed quite a few of the scenes. We've still got about at least 3 more scenes that I know
What is it like and take to put a movie like this together?
Well, you have to come up with a script. You got to condense this is only a 25 or 30-minute movie. Mel Gibson's going to turn it into 2 hours. But he wanted me to condense it into 25 or 30 minutes so he can pitch it to his board of directors to make sure it passes all flying colors. But you have to take a whole book, like 200 to 300 pages, and condense it to 25, 30 minutes.
Goodness.
So a lot of stuff gets left out. But yeah, we got it done. Tom's still rewriting because he's changing it around. We had him just being the narrator to start with, but now he's playing the old Slocta, and so he's going to be telling the story. So he has changed from being the narrator saying he did this and he did that. He'll be saying, I did this and I did that. So that'll be the change.
So once you have this 25-minute movie put together, what's next?
Well, as soon as we get it put together, and which I hope will be at the end of November, we're going to show it at the Recreation Center in Childersburg to start with, and get a reaction from local people, and then going to try to get it at the Ritz Theater in Talladega too, and get more reaction from that, and then send it off to Mel Gibson.
So what will Gibson do with it?
Well, he's going to turn it into a regular 2-hour, 2.5-hour movie, and he'll take the book and he'll go through it and pick out more scenes besides the 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Now, you're not a stranger to movies either.
No, I've been around it quite a while. Me and John T. shot that little train heist movie back in 2018. It's 20 minutes long. And then I wrote the music for Sahara for Clive Cussler back in 2005. Of course, they didn't use any of the music, but that's okay. I got a lot of other perks from it anyway. So.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We're talking with Cabot Barden, who is putting now you got one more scene you're shooting, is that right?
We've got about 3 more scenes.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Where are you going to be next?
The next scene, we're going to go up to Cheehaw tomorrow and shoot a sunset there to go in the background behind the credits that we're going to have roll up. But the last scene will be at Plank Road Station in Winterboro.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot it there for the tavern scene.
I Will War No More.
Yep.
Wow.
That's my 6th novel out of 21.
Yeah. Sounds exciting. And keep us up to speed on it, okay?
Okay.
Appreciate you coming this morning, and we'll talk again, and maybe I can put an eyeball on that movie.
Yeah, we'd love for you to have it. Right. Come by and watch it with us.
Sounds good. To find out more, how can they contact you?
You can contact me on Facebook. Any of my books are available from Amazon, Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, and now from Walmart.
You're up big time now, Cabot.
Yeah.
All right, Cabot Barden, our guest this morning. That'll wrap it up for me on Daybreak Live. Hope you have a fantastic weekend.